They say seeing is believing, but what if what you see defies all logic?
Oh my god.
Strange shadows, impossible figures, and encounters that shouldn't exist.
Who goes there?
The clips you're about to watch have no explanation, and you'll understand why.
Проснулась от того, что там кто-то ходит.
After repeatedly sensing something was wrong in her home, a Russian woman decided to start recording. But while filming, she noticed something terrifying right behind her. A white, ghostly figure was peeking out, watching her. Fully terrified, she couldn't react and just kept recording because of the eerie presence. The moment was frightening enough to confirm her suspicions, but it also left her with many unanswered questions. Unseen intruder. One night, a man was startled by terrifying noises that sounded like a woman screaming out in the dark. Nervously, he searched every room of his house, but no one was there, and yet the sounds wouldn't stop. When he returned to his own room, his fear deepened. Everything inside was scattered and thrown around. Someone or something had been there. At that moment, it became clear that staying in this house any longer might not be possible. Mysterious doll.
No es nada. La muñeca está bien.
A guy bought a doll, but ever since it arrived, unusual things started happening. The doll often appeared in different places on its own, which left him frustrated and uneasy. Hoping it would end, he returned it to the seller, thinking that would solve everything. But one night, he woke up to find the doll back in his room, with no clue how it got there. The scariest moment came when he turned on the light, and the doll's head and face had turned red. This was only the beginning of what was to come.
¿Es sangre?
Strange glow. A quiet vacation at a grandmother's house took a terrifying turn when a strange glow appeared from behind the kitchen fridge. Suddenly, a fiery ball materialized, moving in a way that felt completely unnatural, like something from another world. The big question was whether this strange phenomenon had always been in the house, or if it had appeared for the very first time. Unseen presence.
Okay, who is it?
Daddy. Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
A woman once shared a video of her 2-year-old daughter that left many unsettled. In the clip, the girl suddenly said that her mom's dad was right there and that he missed her. The chilling detail her grandfather had passed away years earlier. Viewers online quickly debated the moment. Some believe children are sensitive to things beyond normal sight, catching glimpses of loved ones who've crossed over. Others, however, feared it wasn't her grandfather at all, but something else pretending to be him, and warned the mother to remain careful.
See?
Oh,
Your daddy's missing you.
my daddy's missing me?
Shadowy hand. While casually recording herself singing, a woman captured something she never expected. Out of nowhere, a dark, shadowy hand appeared upstairs. Her dogs began barking wildly in the same direction, clearly sensing it too. Terrified, she searched but found nothing unusual. Only later, when reviewing the footage, did she realize the creepy hand was real, and that she might not have been alone after all. Pale Watcher. Strange noises echoed through the house, and an Indonesian man nervously went to check. Suddenly, he noticed a pale figure hiding behind the washing machine, staring at him with an eerie smile. As he stepped closer, the figure vanished in a blink, as if it had never been there. He checked carefully, but nothing was found. He realized he wasn't the only one calling this place home. Uninvited presence. This couple was startled when their house door suddenly swung open on its own. At first, they thought it might be a prank, but after checking, no one was outside. Just as they were trying to make sense of it, the nearby chairs began to drag across the floor. That's when they realized something unseen was in their home, and it was determined to frighten them. Scary encounter. This guy was busy cooking when his cat wandered in. Out of nowhere, a utensil flew off the shelf, startling them both. While trying to make sense of it, his eyes caught something chilling, a pale, eerie figure staring through the window. It seemed clear that the falling object was no accident. Terrified, he rushed out of the house, and that night turned into one he'd never forget. Angelic presence. In a small German town, 3 siblings were recording a cheerful birthday song for their mother. Everything seemed lighthearted until the mirror behind them revealed something strange. For just a split second, a glowing, human-like figure with wings flashed into view. At the very same moment, the mirror fell from the wall without anyone touching it. When they later reviewed the footage, they were shocked to see something otherworldly present, though its reason for appearing remained unclear. Secret presence. One night, a woman heard strange noises coming from outside her room. Curious, she stepped out to check and found one of her child's toys switched on. She turned it off, but this wasn't the first time it had activated on its own. Just as she was heading back, the unsettling part unfolded. She captured the toy's arm, slowly moving its fingers, one even raising properly on its own. To her, it was a chilling sign that some unseen presence was controlling it, turning an innocent toy into something far more disturbing.
What noise is this?
Haunted encounter.
Okay, stop.
During a late-night walk through a cemetery, a YouTuber's curiosity led him into an abandoned building, and that's when things turned unsettling. He felt a strange presence surrounding him. A few moments later, his suspicion turned real. One of the chairs behind him suddenly moved, as if giving him a direct sign to leave. Not waiting for a second invitation, he quickly chose to exit. Sometimes, places carry energies that are better left undisturbed.
Oh my god.
Room mystery. What started as a simple hotel check-in quickly turned terrifying. A man in India recorded a short video of his room, but later that night, the footage revealed something no one should see. A dark, creepy woman sitting in the mirror, her presence chilling and unmistakable. The shocking part? The room had been completely empty when he filmed. There was no one there. Locals later revealed the hotel's dark history, with many guests reporting strange reflections and eerie sensations, but no one had captured proof until now. Unseen energy. While working, a man was startled when his room door suddenly slammed shut. Shocked, he later checked the CCTV footage, and what it captured was beyond explanation. In the next room, a strange glowing light appeared, shifting between dim and bright, almost alive. Moments later, another door closed on its own, without anyone nearby. When he shared the footage online, opinions quickly divided. Some believed it showed an angelic presence, while others were convinced it was clear proof of paranormal activity. Hallway mystery.
Okay, I'm so crazy, right? Here you go.
For days, a woman had been sensing something unusual inside her home, but she couldn't figure out what it was. To be sure, she set up a camera in the hallway, and the footage left no doubt. Her bedroom door could be seen opening and closing all by itself, as if someone invisible was moving it. Even her dog grew restless and disturbed by the activity, reacting nervously. Now she knew for certain that something was inside her home, but why it was happening remained a mystery. Haunted kitchen. In the middle of the night, a woman was startled by strange noises echoing from her kitchen. Curious but cautious, she went to check, and what she saw left her shocked. The cabinets were opening and closing on their own, not just once, but non-stop, as if being controlled by something unseen. It almost felt like a presence was deliberately trying to make itself known. Watching the repeated movement with no explanation, she realized one thing clearly. Living in that house any longer was not going to be easy. Mysterious toy. What seemed like an ordinary monkey toy quickly became a nightmare. The man who bought it noticed that whenever the lights went off, the toy would move on its own, sometimes clapping, other times staring straight at him as if alive. It felt less like a plaything and more like something under control of an unseen force. Keeping it around was risky. Returning it was the only smart choice. Evil resists.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, I ask you to leave this house right now.
It started with a desperate call to a priest. A man, convinced his house was haunted, needed guidance on how to protect himself. But the moment he began reciting the prayer, the atmosphere shifted. Objects in the kitchen toppled and moved on their own, as if something unseen was resisting. Clutching his cross and Bible, he fled. Still, one question lingers. Can anyone truly escape such a presence? Living doll.
I'm just waiting on the Chris Brown concert and...
Sometimes we realize too late what unusual things surround us. This woman never suspected her doll was anything strange until she recorded a video. While holding it, the camera captured the doll's eyes rolling, almost like it was alive and noticing everything. She didn't see it then, only later when watching the footage. And that's when the unsettling truth appeared. Controlled speech.
Interview with FBI employee Roya Demlo.
A video surfaced that left many people questioning how much control politicians really have. During a senator's speech, everything seemed normal at first, until viewers noticed a woman standing behind her. Strangely, the woman was lip-syncing every single word the senator said, almost as if she was controlling her. The resemblance was too precise to ignore. Who was she? A normal woman? Or something far more unusual, perhaps even a robot? Whatever the case, the moment felt like a dark secret had been accidentally revealed in front of everyone. Sudden blowout. A birthday celebration took an unexpected turn when a simple candle refused to blow out. The woman tried, but nothing happened. Then, in a single blink, all the candles suddenly went out, with no wind or help at all. Everyone ignored it and continued laughing it off, but maybe they had just brushed off something strange that was happening right there.
I said happy birthday Monday.
Dark intruder. A Texas homeowner had long felt something unusual inside the house, but proof only came after checking the CCTV footage. A black, shadowy figure appeared, its form unclear, yet disturbingly human-like. It stayed for a few moments before fading away. The sight left the owner deeply unsettled, wondering if such a presence could reveal itself so easily. What else might still be lurking unseen within those walls? Unseen force. While trying to fall asleep, a man suddenly noticed his blanket moving on its own. At first, he thought his wife had shifted it, but seconds later, the tugging repeated, stronger and more deliberate, like some unseen entity was right there. Curious yet disturbed, he checked the footage and later shared it online, where many believed something paranormal had been caught in action. Abandoned school. This footage was recorded in an abandoned school by a guy who was exploring it. He moved through the empty halls and stepped into the auditorium. That's when the unexpected happened. The large curtains on the stage began closing completely on their own. There was no one around who could have done it, and no logical reason for the movement. For him, the moment proved unsettling, almost as though the place itself was giving him a signal to leave. Demonic presence.
This is what I experienced. Everything makes sense now.
Adriana, a TikToker, shared a video about her chilling experience. It all began inside her house when toys suddenly turned on by themselves. She observed this for quite some time, but one night her CCTV finally gave proof. A strange, dark figure appeared, sitting silently on the sofa. As it stood up, it knocked over a mug and then vanished. From that moment, she believed her home wasn't ordinary anymore. Something like a demonic baby was behind it, and escaping this presence might not be so simple. Mysterious orb. Right after bringing home their newborn son, a father began having vivid dreams of his late grandmother, promising she'd watch over their home. On their very first night back, he woke with the uneasy sense that someone was there. Curious, he checked the Ring live cam and saw a faint, glowing orb drifting outside. Dim yet strange, it left him wondering, was this mere coincidence, or his grandmother keeping her promise? Midnight knocks. One midnight in her apartment, a woman's door began knocking continuously loud and unsettling, nothing like a normal knock. Scared, she gathered courage and checked outside, but no one was there. This wasn't even the first time. Such disturbances had been happening often. Determined to prove it, she recorded the incident and shared it online. Opinions quickly divided. Some believed an unseen presence was trying to disturb her, while others thought it might be a prank. But honestly, pulling off such a prank seems nearly impossible. Midnight claws.
Now, I never noticed this before, and normally I would say it's nothing, but again, this is on the outside.
Another TikToker shared a strange experience that began one night when her pet dog wouldn't stop barking. By morning, even her cat seemed unusually scared. At first, she couldn't figure out what was wrong until she noticed her bedroom window. Across the glass were strange, deep scratches, unlike anything a human or ordinary animal could make. The sight left her completely puzzled. Questions filled her mind about what kind of presence had been outside her room, but answers were something she might never receive.
It's hard to get it to focus on it, but again, it looks like scratches in it.
Dark reach. After often sensing something strange in her room, a woman decided to install a CCTV camera to uncover the truth. What she captured was unbelievable. From the wall, a long, shadowy arm slowly stretched out, reaching toward her bed. The way it moved was unnerving, almost as if some kind of spell was unfolding, but only the arm appeared, nothing else. Its unnatural length and darkness made the sight terrifying. Now, all that remains are countless questions about what she saw, with no clear answers in sight. Dark presence. Tired of constant strange activity in his home, an Indonesian man finally decided to check every corner of the house himself. At first, nothing seemed unusual, until he reached a room where a tissue roll suddenly fell from the table, almost like a warning sign. Still determined, he kept going, but near the storeroom, he froze. From the doorway, he spotted a dark figure watching him, its shape unclear, but presence undeniable. That was enough proof for him. It was time to pack his bags and move somewhere else.
No, my
Ghost pup.
Whenever she drank, the water would drip from her mouth onto the floor.
This woman's dog had recently passed away, yet strange things continued to happen. Often, the sound of paws echoed through the house, leaving them unsure if it was really her dog. Then, one day, water was found spilled exactly where the dog used to drink, in the same familiar way. That was the moment they realized it had never truly left, still watching over them.
I know she's still here. Like, she's not ready to leave, and that's spooky.
Blindfolded vision.
How many fingers now?
6.
Yep.
We've all seen people with unique abilities, but this woman's talent was on another level. Even while blindfolded, she could still see everything around her. To prove it, several people tested her in different ways.
What am I holding up?
That is a salt shaker.
Holding up objects, making gestures. Shockingly, she described it all with complete accuracy, as if the blindfold didn't exist. What left everyone stunned was not just her answers, but how effortlessly she did it, acting as if such an unusual gift was the most normal thing in the world.
How much is this bill for?
It says 45.26, I think. Something like that.
Haunted house.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it. The paper says, literally the paper says,
Left me.
What it say? Left me near the hue.
These ghost hunters stepped into an abandoned house, long believed to be haunted by the ghost of a girl named Jenny. To test the stories, they set up small trigger lights devices that glow if an unseen presence is near. The plan worked. One light suddenly flickered on, hinting something ghostly was close. Excited, they moved toward the kitchen and tried to communicate. The light responded again, as if confirming it wanted to send a message. What Jenny's ghost was trying to say, however, remained a mystery. Flames and ghost. Late at night in Texas, a quiet neighborhood was jolted awake when a house suddenly went up in flames. People rushed to record the fire, but their cameras caught something far stranger than smoke. On the roof, a ghostly figure appeared, its face clearly demonic and twisted. Those who saw the footage believed it wasn't a coincidence the presence might have been tied to the burning itself, as if the house and the spirit were connected in a terrifying way. Telekinesis claim. This guy claimed he could move objects without touching them, and he even demonstrated it with a tin can, making it roll forward and backward, all without laying a hand on it. Excited, he shared the video online, but the reactions were mixed. Some believed it was simply a clever trick he managed to hide from the camera. Others thought he might genuinely possess a rare power, one that only a few people are said to have. Door smashing.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
A couple was woken up in the middle of the night by a strange noise. The door handle rattled, and the door itself shook. Almost as if someone was trying to get in. Terrified but curious, the husband opened the door, only to find no one there. He quickly shut it again. This strange activity often continued over the next few days, and the couple realized they couldn't stay any longer. They packed their bags and left, and it was lucky they did, or something worse could have happened. Silent goodbye. Even after a dog had passed away, the familiar sound of paws moving across the hardwood floors could still be heard upstairs, echoing through the house as if she had never left. The sound returned, clear as day, while he sat in the family room. Confused and unsettled, he searched the entire house, hoping to see her, but nothing was ever there. After a few days, the sound stopped almost like it was her final visit before leaving for good. Hawkins' lab.
It's moving, I can see it. It's closing.
A group of friends went to explore the filming location of Hawkins' lab, hoping to see the building in person, but they ended up leaving shaken. Their visit began with something unusual, a door opening and closing on its own, despite there being no wind at all in the area. Realizing that some kind of presence was likely there, they decided it was better not to stay any longer.
It's a dark figure. It's a dark figure. It's a dark figure. I don't like that.
Paranormal room. A Reddit user shared a clip that left many viewers puzzled. In the video, the bathroom light in their daughter's room was flickering on and off. You might be thinking the bulb was faulty, but this was different. The flickering had an unusual rhythm, accompanied by strange noises. The most unsettling part came when the daughter, scared, tried to cover herself with a blanket, but it appeared to slip off on its own. Many people watching the footage believed something paranormal was happening in the room at that very moment. haunted hallway. 2 women in a Colorado hotel suddenly bolted out of the hallway, terrified. They claimed they had just seen a ghost. To verify, the staff checked the CCTV footage. At first, nothing seemed unusual until a shadowy, human-like figure appeared, moving through the same hallway the women had fled from. That was enough to prove their fear wasn't baseless. Many later believed the figure was tied to a man who had once lost his life in one of the hotel rooms, and his presence still remained. Tiny peeker. While recording her baby playing, a woman didn't notice anything unusual at first. Everything seemed ordinary until she later reviewed the footage, and what she saw left her shocked. In the corner of the room, a strange, tiny being appeared, though its shape was unclear. It seemed to be peeking out from the side, observing quietly. Disturbed, she searched the entire room afterward, checking every corner carefully, but the mysterious figure never showed up again. Guardian presence. Home security footage shows a father adjusting the TV while his toddler played nearby. Suddenly, the child fell backward, but right before hitting the ground, something incredible happened. A pillow from the sofa slid down at the exact spot where the toddler landed, cushioning the fall completely. The timing was so uncanny, it left viewers stunned. Many believe this wasn't just chance, but the work of a guardian angel or a protective spirit that stepped in at the perfect moment. Haunted tutorial.
Hey guys, so someone commented in one of my videos.
Late at night, while recording a makeup tutorial for TikTok, a woman had no idea her video would turn into something far creepier. At first, everything seemed normal until things began happening behind her. The closet door beside her slowly creaked open, leaving her confused. Before she could even react, it slammed shut again. Nervously, she stepped closer to check, but at that very moment, the bedroom light switched off. That was all the proof she needed that something was terribly wrong, and escaping the room was the only choice.
I'm gonna try that on, and
Kitchen intruder.
Okay guys, it's just me and Lucy up here.
It was meant to be just another quiet night at home for a woman and her dog, until strange noises suddenly echoed from the kitchen. Moments later, a shelf slammed open with force, leaving her terrified. Convinced something was there, she gathered her courage and stepped closer to check, but no one was found. And to this day, she never discovered who or what was with her that night. Strangely, it never happened again. Shadow Watcher. Waking up in the middle of the night is unsettling enough, but for one man, it turned terrifying. As his eyes opened, he saw a strange, dark figure standing just outside his room, silently watching him. The shape wasn't clear, almost like a shadow of something mysterious. Frozen in fear, he couldn't gather the courage to move closer and find out what was really there. Some mysteries are better left untouched. Unidentified shadow. For months, a man had been experiencing strange activity in his rental home, but nothing concrete until the CCTV finally caught something unusual. The footage showed a glimpse of a mysterious, shadowy figure moving across the room. He couldn't be sure what it was, so he shared it online. Some believed it was the spirit of a former homeowner, while others dismissed it as nothing more than smoke. Mysterious ghost. In Texas, a local man got more than he expected while reviewing his ring cam footage. Right outside his home, a ghostly figure could be seen passing by, pausing for a moment, and then fading away. He later shared the clip online, sparking heated debate. Some believed it was the spirit of a lost soul, while others were sure it was a ghost caught on camera. Moving door. Not long after the woman stepped out of her room, something truly unsettling unfolded. The bedroom door suddenly swung open completely on its own, even though she had already left the apartment. There was no one else inside at the time, which made the moment even more disturbing. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. Mysterious Mart.
Vean cómo se están abriendo las puertas.
What was supposed to be a quick stop at a mart turned into something they'd never forget. A group of friends walked in and were surprised to see the place completely empty. Not even a cashier at the counter. As they looked around, a sudden noise broke the silence.
Jorgito.
To their shock, the fridge door started swinging open and shut on its own, again and again. Frozen in disbelief, they realized maybe it was smarter to leave than stick around. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day.
She is our fearless leader, and it's my honor to walk shoulder to shoulder with her.
During a Zoom meeting, a picture of Angela Rye went viral for something no one expected. In the background, a strange pale child could be seen peeking out from the wall, its face and skin unnaturally faded, making it clear this wasn't a normal kid. Viewers quickly shared opinions. Some believed Angela wasn't even aware of it, while others suspected she might be connected to something unusual.